Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second game in the Play All 4 series of round 2 of the Farmers League. It's the group stage, so we are in the pleb group here, having der Vasall in the grey face against Herr Acker in the red. And once again, the game was trying to speed up, but I was able to catch it earlier this time. So we have the ability to see what der Vasall is doing in the early game, because last time he had a disastrous start, and even this time again a weird... No, this time I think it's better. So it's already 8 villages in, so that's why he already has a lumber camp and 6 villagers on food, and I wonder if, yes, a 7th villager is already sent forward, and yeah, he knows where the narrow pathway is through the Amazon forest, so this is where he puts his wall off. And this is what der Vasall told us after the last game that he played against me on Amazon Tunnel, that he prefers to just wall off close to the base, minimize the idle time of the villagers, and yeah, be safe and boom it out. When in doubt, der Vasall booms it out. I'm not convinced that this is a good strategy, because Herr Acker, when he sees this, he doesn't even have to wall. He can just patrol his scout maybe to check what der Vasall is doing, and he can easily collect all the relics when he's in Castle Age. So and yeah, he sends the villager now, or he could even wall here, and then when the action starts, maybe in the Castle Age, then Acker has a huge head start because he's already close to der Vasall's base. So, not convinced here, but let's see. Maybe der Vasall will collect more resources? No, it looks very similar. So, not sure if it's really worth it to wall close to the base. We have der Vasall housed now, unfortunately, and he already went for loom very early as well, which I don't understand, because he clearly didn't want to go for will fighting. And he has a scout outside, okay, so attacking a house, but this will take a bit until it goes down. 5 hit points per hit, because the house has negative melee armor. And Herr now also walling, so both players going for a boom and late game approach. And that also makes sense when you look at their civs, because der Vasall is playing as the Portuguese and Herr Acker is playing as the Bohemians. So both players want to go for Imperial Age, I think. Especially, well, the Bohemians could go for hand cannons in Castle Age, and the Portuguese could go for organ guns. And der Vasall is getting some hits in, but Acker has loom, so nothing that der Vasall can do here. And I think at the very least, if you do this wall off as der Vasall does it here, you could still go for a sneak villager, because like this, Acker is completely safe, and I think Acker loves that. And of course, der Vasall is also safe, but yeah, has less space and less relics. Again, this double lumber camp very early, and I don't get it. Like, why do you build a second lumber camp before your mill? Makes no sense. But der Vasall, when you watch this, you really should practice some build orders, because look at that, you have 10 food now, and Acker already has 270 food. So clearly Acker has the better build order here. A single lumber camp, it's enough in the early game, and then build a mill, so you start collecting these berries. And of course also try and lure your war to the town center and not to the middle of nowhere. But okay, that's to be expected here. Acker has an early game lead already. 200 more resources collected, and almost 200, and a 2 villages advantage, and he clicks up to the feudal age, which is very, very, very quick. So, and going for double palisade, so very ambitious fast castle build, I presume here from Acker. Actually, no. 3 villages on wood. This is not a fast castle. Maybe it's a fast imperial, where he goes up to feudal age quickly, get the economy upgrades, and then create a lot of extra villages, and then go up to castle age, maybe at 30 or 32 pop or something like that, and then go up to imp. Maybe. I don't think. Well, it could also just be a terrible build order from Acker as well, and honestly, this is probably more likely here. And I'm back. I just tried to take a break because I wanted to get my coffee, but turns out that Capture Age is not able to make a break. I have to end the recording, so I have to stitch those recordings together, but that's alright because not much is happening at the moment anyway, and Acker is now building a lot of outposts as he reaches the feudal age, whereas the Vasall is still in the dark age. The Vasall has a lot of idle TC time, so he's only 3 villages ahead, and yes, Acker now going for the economy upgrade, and very much lacking food, going for a market, a lot of villages on gold. This is super messy. I don't think this is some special fast imp build order. I think this is just a completely disaster build order, a completely messed up fast castle. But of course, it's not as messed up as their Vasall's build, because their Vasall is hoarding almost 800 wood, and only now at 29 villagers does he have the food to click up to the feudal age. It's really painful to watch as he seeds a lot of farms now. And yeah, I have to ask him, why does he always go for 2 lumber camps in Dark Age? It makes no sense. Let's look at Acker, which is also not looking too promising, to be honest. I'm shocked. I mean, Acker has played this tutorial in now 2.5 years ago. He and Jesse, where I posed a number of challenges to them to improve their gameplay, and I'm pretty sure that none of the challenges that I gave them ever included such a weird build order. And I think...
Well played, Vasall.
I have to mute to leave here because the players are in the voice channel now. So the game is over. But yes, I cannot explain what these build orders are supposed to be, but now Herr going with 33 pop going up to castle, and well, I don't even think that this will be fast imp. I mean, he will probably not have the resources when he hits castle age, so it's just a very slow castle build. Very weird. Well, let's see, maybe he can get to imp with some market abuse. The Vasall going for wheelbarrow. I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look what's going on at their Vasall space. One villager on gold. Building a blacksmith and a market with 1 villager. But he has evidently pulled his gold villager, which means he will not be able to get to castle age without some market abuse. I guess he has a lot of wood that he can sell, but really strange. I think, yeah, he should sell some wood now and click up. Sell some wood now and click up to the next age. He's idling his town center for already 2 minutes now. That's a lot. That's already 4 villagers, maybe 5 villagers that he could have more. And now he clicks up. And Acker is hitting Castle Age, and yes, so he doesn't quite have the resources to click up to Imp. So instead he's going for TC, so it's just a really terrible boom build. 30 to pop up to the castle, hits the Castle Age. Yes, going for 3 TCs. And yeah, I'm not sure if that's the best gameplay with the Bohemians, because the Bohemians, I would have expected more some maybe 1 or 2 TC quick imp time to, because you can get chemistry on the way to the Imperial Age and then hit the enemy with bombard cannons as pretty much as quickly as you could with the Turks, which have been banned. But apparently that was not Acker's plan here. Just go for some boom approach, which might still be good enough because the Vasall is now stonewalling and well, he's banking a lot of wood. So maybe he wants to drop 4 town centers now, going for 5 TC boom. He could do that with his resources, even though he needs more farms then, but let's see. Or does he want to drop a castle? I mean, with his resources he definitely should drop a couple of TCs now. There's the first TC, and I'm hoping we will see more. I mean, the Vasall has played hundreds of games on this map, so I expect that he has some sort of plan what he wants to do. Acker now going for fervor, so making the monks faster. But oh, actually, I think fervor also affects the villagers with the Bohemians. Yes, so well done by Herr Acker. Look at how fast these villages run. 0.92. Very good. So he knows that eco bonus from the Bohemians. The Vasall, the Portuguese, well, their eco bonus is that the berries are collected more. No, I think that when you collect berries, you get wood, and gold units cost less gold. Well, but the Vasall evidently doesn't care about that because he doesn't even collect his berries. And he will shortly run out of food now, even though he only has 2 TCs. Now drops a castle on the wall. So, if I really don't understand it, if you want to drop this castle and then go for some castle aggression maybe, then surely it would be much better to have the castle here. So to go forward with builds and try to wall off near the enemy, so your push can hit earlier. So I think it's really not a good play here. And also, why is he placing it so far back? Just delete your walls and place it closer to the enemy. Really strange. Well, he's going for a siege workshop now. And Herr Acker has a solid 18 villagers lead now, with 3 TCs versus their Vasall's 2 TC, which are also more idle. And now he's going for organ guns, okay. And a mangonel, right. I think he should go for a ram here to get through the walls more quickly. But let's see. Acker has collected all the relics, so that's a huge boost to his economy. They're in this monastery here. That's actually pretty amazing. And he's going for double siege workshop now as a defense. Oh no, he's up to imp, okay. So nice imp time here for Herr Acker, and he wants to go for bombard cannons, I'm sure. And did he just go for chemistry? I don't remember, didn't really pay attention. Maybe he did, or maybe he will still go for it. Yeah, and the Vasall now pushing, but yeah, it's very late. So no problem. Herr Acker will just re-wall and then he will win with bombard cannons and imp, I suspect. Yeah. Yeah, this is the problem with if the Vasall would have deleted the walls and maybe built a castle here, then this wall up would have already been difficult for Acker and he would have to put it further back, especially once the Vasall researched fletching. But like that, and also I think the Vasall now attacking the wrong wall piece, so he really should try to focus with all of them on one and use the castle as well. The castle is focusing on these palisades. Oof, very slow. And still, now Acker is going for chemistry. Still, Acker might be too slow, but I think it doesn't matter because the bomber cannons and the castle will easily stop this push. And then it will be GG from there because Acker will push into the Vasall with Imperial H unit, and the Vasall has Castle H units. The Vasall now clicks up, so that's nice. But I am afraid it will be too late. Yeah, just some economy at home, very nice, no idols. So both players actually have no idols, which is good to see, but I guess they also don't have much else to focus on. Conscription coming in for Herr Acker. Bombard cannons. He really wants to pump out the bombard cannons. That's very nice. And maybe we'll even see the Hufnice upgrade because Herr Acker's resources are looking good. But now he's going for hand cannons from this archery range, which is fine, I guess, in case the Vasall goes for some cavalry. And it would be nice to have some cannons to shoot them, hand cannons. And now the Vasall is already forced back into space, and I think now the Vasall realizes, oh no, I'm in trouble. He's imp, he has a huge score lead, his bombard cannons already, and I have nothing. So the Vasall goes for fortified wall and hopes to buy some time so he can make it up to Imperial. But even if he is in Imperial Age, I don't think there's anything he can do. What's this? Wagenburg tactics. I think, let's see, I think this increases the speed of the gunpowder units. So, yes, so now it increased by, what is this? From 0.7 to 0.8, so 15% maybe. So they're a bit faster, that's nice. Also these Hussite wagons are a bit faster. By the way, they are absolutely ridiculous. Look at this thing. It's like a tank. There's no horses, just a wagon that drives around. And now he's going for Hufnice, so yeah, super strong. Now the Portuguese would have an upgrade where their gunpowder has ballistics, I think. But yeah, I think it's just too slow. Everything's too slow from the Vasall, and it doesn't have the economy. And well, Acker is giving him some time because Acker is doing absolutely nothing. He's sitting there with 6 bombard cannons. Yeah, this is why often these low elo games, pleb games, can be a bit boring because even when a player has a lead, they're so passive. They're just not moving forward. It takes them a couple of minutes to make the decision. Maybe let's move forward now. Let's create a few more units. And once they have 6 Hufnices, they might move forward, but no, then they have to wait until the gate is completed because you have to be safe. You know, who knows what the Vasall might have behind his walls. You know, it's quite scary being Herr Acker here. You know, you don't really see what's there. I mean, you see you have a huge score lead, so probably you could know that the enemy has nothing, but you never know. And so it takes Acker until minute 35 before he's able to push in and destroy the castle, and I think there was Vasall wanted to repair it, but to no avail. And yeah, very one-sided series. A bit disappointing that even on his home map, the Vasall is not able to achieve anything. But yeah, there was just again no plan from the Vasall. Really, not just it's not a boom, not really a fast castle. Just aggression very late. That's not good enough even at this level. So yeah, I think this will be probably a 4-0 sweep this series, I would imagine, because now it's 2 more maps, and this is the one map where I thought the Vasall will surprise us with some amazing plays, but no. He just dies. And now he's going for scouts. So they will be shot by the wagons and by the hand cannons. Well, I mean, I guess it's good for Acker, so Acker can rebuild his confidence after the loss against Peter Host. Acker also trained against the AI yesterday, so he has already played 2 of his 4 sets now. With this set, he will have played 2 of his 4 sets. And so Acker can relax for a bit now. And Vasall says, GG, complete domination. Yes, Vasall, I have to agree with you. This was complete domination, and well, you have to wonder what is the Vasall doing in all these Amazon Tunnel games that he has played. Clearly, he was not facing players like Herr Acker, who, although Herr Acker had a super sloppy build order, he still had a plan at least. You know, go for some boom, then up to imp, and then push with the gunpowder, collect some relics on the way. Whereas the Vasall really, I couldn't really see a plan. So, well-deserved victory for Herr Acker, and that's the second game of their play all 4. So there will be 2 more games, and I think maybe I'll cast them later, or someone else will cast them, because now I'll take a break. But I'll see you soon again on this channel, and enjoy the rest of the series.